of dark came around.
Did black metal start in Norway or Sweden?
Well, Sweden were a little bit ahead of time, but the big break or the big thing with black metal came from the Norwegian. But the Swedish scene had been going for a couple of 4 years.
I have talked to many people since the beginning of black metal, and the rivalry between Norway and Sweden seems to be more of a joke. Are you more similar than you are different, or is there really a difference between Sweden and Norway?
Well, musically there is a difference, and it's always been. The Norwegian bands have been more symphonic, you know, used lots of keyboards and orchestras, while the Swedish black metal have been more aggressive. But I've always had a good contact to the Norwegian scene already since the early 90s. I still have many good friends over there. So.
A very long time ago, I saw an interview in which Magnus was still in the band, and you and Magnus professed your great friendship toward another. Without asking any question to lead you one way or another, could you tell about why Magnus is not in the band?
Well, he came to a point, I guess, well, normally you should ask him in the first place, but I think he came to a point when I was just tired of this kind of life. Because it's a tough life you live when you're on tour all the time. And I guess he wanted to settle down, you know, have a steady family life and so on. And it's been good when it's on, and we talk once in a while, not often, but once in a while.
When I first heard Dark Funeral, I did not remember Magnus from previous incarnations. He was actually a vocalist of Hypocrisy. He was a death metal vocalist at one time. So are you responsible for him changing to the dark side of black metal?
No, I guess he's always been into that. And when I offered him this job, then I guess it just came natural for him. You know, I think, you know, philosophically he was more into black metal than death metal. So that was not a big thing for him. He were already there as a person, I guess.
I must explain to the viewer that I am a death metal fan, not really a black metal person, but your present vocalist is incredible, astounding even people like me. What led to him being in Dark Funeral?
I couldn't hear the last part of it.
What led to the new vocalist being in Dark Funeral? Because he's an ambassador. He joins the people who require certain things from death metal, and he provides that. He has an intensity that previous vocals do not have.
Yeah, he's a completely new, you know, he's his own vocalist. And he stepped in really well and, you know, made his own presence in the band. And, you know, he's just a great guy. And we felt already from the beginning that, you know, the way he was improving between every rehearsal and really, you know, dug deep into the songs to understand them, to feel them and everything, you know, and that's something that is very important, and that's what he does. And, you know, he's just a super professional vocalist and musician, and really into this, really into black metal, you know.
I remember in an earlier interview you said that you discard 70% of the riffs that you write, and there are some changes in the Dark Funeral album that is new. Would you like to talk about what went into your writing since the last time we spoke?
Well, the last record, before I started writing for it, I went through a pretty dark period of my life. And, there's one song called SISN, which I wrote, and that brought me back into, you know, writing music again. And you have to listen to the song and read the lyric, and I gave you that story. in that particular song. I just think this record I went more with the flow, and it's also the most personal record I ever written. It comes from a very dark period of my life, and I think that makes it so fucking strong in so many ways.
There are some bands that say that black metal is defined by satanic lyrics, and then other people say that black metal is defined by the music. But did Dark Funeral stray away from outright satanic lyrics? Could you tell me about Satanism as it applies to Dark Funeral?
That's one question I don't speak about, because I give everything through the music.
Dark Funeral has been around at the beginning of the black metal explosion, and it is still an active band in the black metal world. Could you share your personal opinions about how the scene has changed from then and now?
Oh, it's a whole different vibe, and it's, you know, we come from one generation. I have a certain way of doing things, and you know, you also can hear that in the music. It's a certain atmosphere, feeling in the music, and then you just go 5 years later with Diamond Cave after '95, you feel another vibe and attitude. So it's, you know, it's so many new generation, and every generation have their own take, I guess.
As one of the forefathers of black metal, would you say that only a Scandinavian can write the riffs in a special way that is black metal, or do you welcome other countries copying the Scandinavian sound?
No, I wouldn't. You know, I get lots of fan mails, and they ask if I can give them some advice as how to write black metal. And I always say, you gotta follow your inner demons. Just go on the way. Don't listen to me or what anybody else is doing. And it doesn't matter if it turns out good or not. You know, as long as it comes from the inner self and is honest. That's what's the most important thing. Then it doesn't matter, you know, how it sounds or not, if people like it or not. If it's honest for you, then, you know, that's the main thing.
What are your predictions for the future of black metal?
Oh, it's really hard to know. I mean, I'm kind of surprised on the success the stories going, you know. I'm always striving to better myself as a musician, and also the band. And we're just going to keep on going and try to do our best in the studio and live, because this is a big part of our life and who we are. So wherever it takes us, who knows? I mean, we just go straight forward, and it takes us wherever it takes us.
The Lord Ehrman of today, if he were to look at the Lord Ehrman from the first album, what would he say to that older Lord Ehrman?
Maybe chill a little bit, because that early 90s was big chaos, but in a good way. But I'm still the same guy, but I'm more in control of myself and my life these days than I were at that time. So, and I like it better this way.
In the early days of black metal, I personally thought that it was a gimmick, sort of like professional wrestling in America, which is not professional at all. It's an exhibition. So I felt that a lot of bands became famous because of their story rather than music. But the more I heard about you from other people like Alan from Memorial, you were never the fake evil guy. You were always yourself whenever I talked to you. But what I would like you to talk about now, if you can, is that there is a different side of you when you drink a lot. I heard that you are very funny, if you would like to share anything about that.
Well, I haven't... I quit drinking 12 years ago.
20?
12.
12?
So that's a different life and different time.
But you did have a very fun side to your personality. Is that
well,
considered?
It was all the chaos that was going on at that time, you know. I have pretty good self-esteem in certain ways. I can have a really low self-esteem in other ways, but I know who I am, and I have no problem making joke about myself or, you know, being ironic with me or the band. That's not the problem. If you can't do that, then I think you have a big problem with your self-esteem. So yeah, I can make fun of myself. I'm not worried about that. I'm secured that way.
Yes, I'm not making fun of you. I think that you're even more cool than when I first met you, because you have this side of your personality that you did not hide from the journalists or whatever. You allowed yourself to enjoy alcohol. You were like a student of Dionysus.
No, I don't know. I'm just me. I'm just trying to be honest, you know.
If you want to talk about being hurt by the people who download or who don't buy music, or if you want to talk about anything else, what is your opinion about this new world in which you live as a black metal celebrity?
Well, first of all, I don't like to be a black metal celebrity. I have a real hard time with all the attention I receive. It's one thing if I go on stage and if the band is doing good, but lately it's become this really big thing on me as a person, and I guess I will never get used to that. I don't like it. But at the same time I understand, you know, when we are playing, I always try to spend some time with the fans and try to just, you know, be a cool guy with them. I'm one of them, you know. Music-wise, you know, one thing, you know, you can reach with the internet and downloading and, you know, Spotify and all those iTunes, you can reach a bigger crowd, you know. But at the same time it's more millions of bands you have to compete with, so in a way it's easier to reach out to new people who like your music, and on the other hand it's also, you know, we're just one in a zillion, so it's
Have you noticed that there are fans of your new music, or newer music, that do not understand or have not heard your original albums that have created a reputation for you in the black metal world?
Yeah, of course. I hear, you know, it's you know, the latest record apparently brought a lot of new younger people into black metal and into Dark Funeral, and some of them really don't like our old stuff. But that's cool with me. And it's like the old school fans, they don't like the newer stuff, and some like older records. So it's, you know, you always have a big variety of what fans like. But I'm cool with, you know, if they like one song or, you know, one record, is fine with me. And that's, we understand that. That's why we're always trying to make a good mix on our live sets to reach all generations and all types of fans.
There are some people in journalism, as well as in black metal, who say that black metal is purely the lyrics, not the music. Where do you stand? Because your lyrics, as well as your riffs, reflect what I consider to be black metal.
I've always said that everything has to go hand in hand. Lyrics, music, the stage show. If it's not the thread between everything, it's not complete. So it's the whole package that